Sia. I don't want to speak because that's I didn't want to break the silence. It was so moving. I'll be introducing Silvina, who's reading next. I read Silvina Lopez Medin's writing silently, her words reconstructing themselves, my ears estimating an echo in my mind. Pieces of lines and sentences reverberate in a way that reminds me I am listening more than I am reading, but also that I am not listening to myself, even though all I can hear is my own voice. She writes, language is a necessary distance. She knows this deeply, allowing language to hold this distance, to echo, as well as allowing the reader to attune closely, to share in it, to see and hear its many waveforms. Silvina is the author of 3 books of poetry, a chapbook, and a play, as well as her forthcoming book, Poem That Never Ends, coming from Essay Press in 2021. She co-translated Anne Carson's Eros the Bittersweet in 2015 into Spanish. Her poems and other pieces have appeared in Plowshares, Hyperallergic, Brooklyn Rail, Poetry Daily, and MoMA Post, among others. She holds an MFA in creative writing from NYU, and best of all, she is an editor at Ugly Duckling Press. So without further ado, please welcome Silvina.
Thank you so much, Raph, for reading my book in such a nice way. Thank you, really. And hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Rebecca, for making me part of the celebration of this book and her superb translations. I'm so excited, and so many people also from Argentina have expressed their excitement about this book that it seems to be ahead of its time. You'll see when you read it. I'm honored to be reading alongside Asia, whose work I really admire. Being an editor with Dan Owen of this book was one of the highlights of this challenging year, and it was a most complex and amazing experience. Well, I'll read 3 poems from my forthcoming book that Raph mentioned, Poem That Never Ends. And I want to take this moment to send love to Lee and his family. I am writing this in my hand, my hands inside gloves that don't match. I lose at least one from the pair per season and hold on to the other one. That single glove left behind still contains the lost one. That is to say, on the winter break, I read Pascal Quignard. In every image, there's a missing image, says he. I add, in every sound, there's a missing sound. Say, my mother, how she, because of her hearing impairment, is permanently reconstructing sentences from fragments. Isn't that writing? I am walking the 9 blocks back home from the subway. It is minus 18 degrees, and I'll never know how to turn that into Fahrenheit, or how at times I focus on something so much as to become something else. Gloves prevent us from breaking apart. Gloves are not relevant in Buenos Aires. This cold does not exist. The kind that makes you turn not only your head, but your whole body just to look at what's coming. I did not write much back there, just brought a couple of summer images. My mother and I at night standing in front of a white wall killing mosquitoes. My mother, my sons, I in the backyard hurrying to take away the clothes from the clothesline and the light rain. Lighthouse. We were going up and the steps got narrower. Windows looked to a broader sea. Trees like ourselves clinging to the edges. And the red in some rooftops broke in the landscape would balance. All photos will turn out too dark or too bright. Smile. Once again, we were going up, hand in hand. Steps got higher and higher, feet forced to adjust to stone, unsteady, and that last flight made of rope, each sole on a knot, up to a door. We pushed open, so much wind, I had to take off my earrings for them not to fly away. I had to pull down your woolen hat as much as possible, son, as much as possible. I also tell myself we walked on the metal structure, a floor of holes. We went in circles, leaning against the cement, against each other, wind, water, red tiles on miniature houses. Now we had to go down and we wouldn't. And this is the last one, poem that never ends. Mama is in bed, eyes wide open. She doesn't turn on the light. Mama at midnight cleans the floor with a cloth over and over. Mama paints a picture that looks like another one. She breaks 3 brushes, not scared of splinters. Mama is a daughter, a diminutive one, in the backseat of a car. Her mother's taking her away from her. Mama at the door, staring at the red scarf on her mother's neck. Mama writes an entire page to the teacher. Words lean forward as if towards something they're trying to touch. Mama writes. Mama is a teacher. Mama places a pattern on a piece of cloth, cuts around it, cuts a circle on her skin. The scar is a spider. Mama spins her own cloth, scissors on the side. Mama turns bangs into a crooked hem. Mama teaches me how to draw trees that bend, pretending movement. Mama wound, breathe, breeze. Mama demands stillness, carries on her neck the weight of a camera. Mama has lost the voices of birds. Mama silence, so still as she's about to have her photo taken. Mama got lost under a table. She moves around the living room, lights turn themselves on over her. Mama waits in the line that surrounds a dance school. Her father's body blocks the door. Mama draws her family on a paper. She's the tallest one, so tall, her head goes out of the page. Mama draws all the family except herself. Mama paints a self-portrait. Everything is a self-portrait she gets tired of. Mama transports words to another tongue. Mama changes her own words. Mama bites her tongue so many times, so afraid to lose it. Mama is afraid to lose it all. Mama is a tongue. She splits herself in half because she wants to. Mama sits on top of someone else. She sways. She expands like a drop of ink on a piece of cloth. Mama closes her eyes, makes up a prayer to put herself to sleep. Mama is sinking. No one warns her of false darkness. Mama wakes up dead. Mama comes from a land surrounded by moorland, comes on the lowest part of a boat, below waterline. She sees fish she doesn't see. Mama in the ocean with needles on her belly. Mama is a mother. Mama is a mother. Mama keeps the beat of a song she doesn't know. Mama hugs me and there is always between us a cushion or a stone. Mama in summer sleeps in a nightgown soaked in bathtub water. Mama wants to return to that summer. Mama wants to turn around. Mama on her belly on the sand, closed tight like an eyelid. Her face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Mama stays. She asks, how much longer? Mama has lost another sound. She insists, how much longer? Mama paints entire pages. Mama walks barefoot and steps on the body of a bee. Mama reads other people's mouths. Mama lights a fire and places us on top of it. She sings a song that escapes her. Mama lights a fire, places us around it in winter, paints our names with ashes. Mama lights up. Mama takes us by the hands. Let's go of our hands. Mama asks our names. Mama sees everything, hears everything, remembers everything. Mama jumps across a paddle that's longer than her legs. Mama, from where to where? Mama, our shoelaces keep coming untied. We keep falling. Mama splits herself in half. She squeezes her mother's red scarf. Mama wakes up to feed us every night. Mama doesn't sleep anymore. Mama sleeps all the time. Mama is floating. Mama is sinking. Mama swims to no shore. Mama carries us on her back. Mama cannot see us. Mama sees everything. Mama squeezes a scarf, squeezes our hands. How much longer? Thank you so much, everyone.